Hey YouTube, you got me right after the shower. I am nice and clean. But today we're going to talk about the illusion of motivation and what I can get caught up on. So, again, I always make these videos for me. I feel like it's the office where I get to feel better, but I hope it helps some other people. The illusion of motivation is that somehow you have to motivate yourself, that you have to keep yourself going, that you are your drive, that you are your engine, that you got to do it, right? Just do it. I think we're moving into a different level of consciousness, and a consciousness where motivation isn't how we get it done. It's not about working hard. It's not about doing lots of things. It's not about putting on our bootstraps and making it happen. It's not about when there's a will, there's a way. And that was what worked. So for your parents, my parents, grandparents, that worked. It might even work for you in this lifetime at a certain point. And I know for me, when I was 18 to 24, it's probably how I functioned. I willed things, and it worked. I was tired and stressed, and worked in that moment. But once you go from third to fourth to fifth dimensional consciousness, and we're going from third to fifth, one of the big leaps is going from motivating yourself, pushing yourself, to letting things come through you. And that doesn't mean you don't do a lot. So for the last 2 days, I've been doing more than I have in a long time. But it's not like I'm forcing myself or motivating myself. Like, it's just happening. And I'm just rolling with it. And I know it'll stop, and then I'll have a break. But it's not like this, I got to make myself do it and motivate and do more. And I hear that voice in my head that wants to do more and more, that raises. So I have the thing where when I have a goal, and then my mind will raise the goal once I'm getting close to it. And I notice that in me. I go, wow. But what if I just did the one I set in the first place? Doesn't mean I can't, if life flows, do more, but not push myself. There's this weird thing to always raise the bar. But what if for a while you lowered the bar, or chilled more, or lowered your goals? Instead of working out 6 times a week, if you're doing that, you go, let me do 4 this week. Let me chill a little more. Let me meditate a little more. Let me get a little more balance. If you're like, I want to make $1,000, you're like, what if I made $600? Would I be dead? I might be better. And infinite dimensional consciousness, we're moving to doing less sometimes equals getting more, because you might rest, but you might do something else, like write a book or create another business or meditate more or eat healthier or drink more water, which in the long term will make you $1,000, right? Because you might avoid being sick. Like, what if you run your own business and you rest and make as much, but then you can work another week and don't get a cold or whatever is coming through you? And doing that will make your life so much easier. And I'm doing this for me again. So for me, I'm reaching my goal fast. For some reason, it's coming really easily. And I want to make it higher. And I'm like, why? I'll just chill. I don't have to. And there's an ease that comes in my body when I say that. And that's probably means it's the right thing. And then there's tears starting to flow. The chaser, the one that wants to raise the goal, is starting to leave my system. You can see my eyes getting a little red. There's some tears coming out because I'm letting that chaser go, while also just letting my goals be here. And I think when I'm younger, I did that. I had one goal and I just let it be that and chilled a little more. So feeling that, for one, that has to make the goal higher. It has to go more and loving it. It's almost like if it's too easy, it's not okay. What if it was okay just to have enough? What was it okay if you had just the house you had, the place you had to live, and food, and that's it? And it was just enough. What if it was enough where you were at? And you had to push for some ridiculous goal anymore. You didn't have to achieve for a second. For me, that brings an extreme amount of relaxation to my body. This week I've been getting up to sunrise because we're Ubering and doing what I do that really helps. And that's been amazing. That's definitely something I really want to continue doing. And really, it's been the gift more than actually working was getting up because I just feel better. Like I go to bed earlier, wake up earlier. That's just how our bodies work. And yeah, sometimes you're inspired to do something and it's not for the thing you're inspired to do, for other reasons. I've been working out. I was doing yoga like crazy. I've been slowing that down. Still exercising a little bit, but not as much. And that's okay. It might be what you need. But the achiever's like, you gotta do more. There's a more. More is better, right? And what if it wasn't? What if less is better? What if you're motivated to do less? What if you're motivated to stay in more? You don't have to do anything this weekend. You could cancel all plans. You didn't have to go to any events. You didn't have to talk to anyone. You didn't have to go travel for a year. What if you didn't have to travel at all? Didn't have to go after any of your dreams, really. You could just relax for a long time. And yes, it might work or whatever, but you just gotta get by. That feel good to you? It feels good to me. I know for me, traveling right now doesn't feel good. Doing a lot, staying in feels real good. And if travel came up, like I'm probably gonna go see my family for Thanksgiving. I'm not saying, but like having these big goals to travel the world, like I've done a lot of traveling. Like I've seen most of the country in the last 3 years. It'd be nice to just chill and trusting your body's instinct and what it says. And just like eliminating things off your list. Everyone's got more to do lists, and I would say, why don't you have less? Why don't you take things off? Your health is again is the most important thing. Top. Relationships are second. Money and things are important, but those two. I meet a lot of very wealthy people, and they say your health is good. That's what matters. They already have the money. They have the millions of dollars. I don't, but they do. And you can learn from them. And they always talk about health, especially if they're older, especially if they're in 50s, 60s, because that's when you start to face death and your friends are dying and getting sick. And everyone's talking about manifesting money and things so they can do what they want. And I'm like, what about health? That you got health, you got relationships, you have community, you have friends. Everything else is secondary. It's like a bonus. Treat yourself like someone you were dating. And if I was dating someone, I wouldn't go wealth and success top. Some people do, that's fine. But I'd be like health and how loving they are. Like, are you healthy and loving? Are you already the person you want to date? If you don't care really about wealth and success, just let it be. Doesn't have to be your goal or desire. You don't have to be motivated for that. What if we had a society that wasn't motivated by wealth and success for just a week? I think everything would change. And I'm not saying you won't attract it and it'll come to you. And I hope it does. I feel like I'm just like sitting by a couch, just like soothing your soul right now. I'm kind of soothing my own. you could just chill for a while. You just be enough what you have. I was doing what I do, like my flow time. And one of the things I said in my flow time was I didn't try to manifest anything for 6 months. I didn't try to make anything happen. I didn't try to make my business bigger. I mean, yes, I have to pay my bills. But I didn't try to make a trip happen. I didn't visualize things. I didn't push to make a business. I didn't make a program. For 6 months, I just didn't try to create anything. There's such a relief when I say that. Because I've been an entrepreneur for 2 years, trying to build business. I have a group. I have a flow group that's amazing right now. I love the guys. I have other side businesses, and I'm doing well. Like, I'm more financially abundant than before, but I can just sit on that. I can just sit on what I got. How often do we sit on what we got and chill and give ourselves permission to do that? I don't think there's any point of our life or a child where some parent wasn't pushing us to do more, better on homework, better on this, get better at this sport. What if you're just okay with a B for a while? What if you just became an adult C to B student for 6 months? Like, you just kind of got it done, did a good job, but you didn't like try to do it perfect. Like, you didn't try to overdo your goals or get extra credit. For just a couple months, no extra credit. I went to work. What'd you do? I did enough so my boss didn't fire me. What'd you do at school? I listened, but I played some games on my phone. Just kind of chilled. And I'm not saying this for everyone. This is my insights. So remember, these are my insights coming through for me. And this always shifts, right? But there's ease in my body. And if you feel that ease in your body, like, you need that. And it might not be not trying hard at work. It could be just not trying hard with friends. It could just be canceling your weekend stuff. So you have a whole weekend to rest at least. So when you're going to work, you're full go. If you want to be full go at work, then rest in your home. If you want to really get healthy and exercise, and that's what then stop running your business for a little bit. Focus on exercise. One thing at a time. If you change one little thing at a time, your life will be much easier. Whatever that is. It's like quitting eating sugar, quitting drinking, and quitting smoking at the same time. It's probably not a good plan. Why is it good to try to run a business, do great, start a new relationship, and exercise like perfectly? Right? Do get one down, whatever one that is. I want you to breathe in, breathe out. Try saying this. I am okay. Exactly where I am. I decide to surrender to the master plan. Instead of being it about me, I give it to God. She's got it for me. She's got my heart. So instead of me having to do it all, I don't try to keep myself up, even if I fall. Just for a little while, I let go of control. I let the universe make me whole. So instead of trying so damn hard, I relax, I be. I see that it's all okay, even without me. I can just step out. Let the universe come in. Because in the end, I'm guaranteed to win. I made that up. How cool is that? It's a little skill I've been working on the side. I love you all. If you're interested in the flow groups I do, things I create, I have a podcast, an Awaken Men's podcast, to a men's group. I write a book coming out, all these different things. I'm a channel. message me. Of emails and stuff linked below my website. Either way, I love you. Relax. All is well.